It's week 1 of the National Football League, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Broncos and the Pats, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season, and these two squads, they're going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the #1 draft pick in April or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house every step of the way.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway in Foxborough. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
It hasn't taken Herbert long to earn the status as one of the league's best and most entertaining passers. He's locked and loaded on every snap, and the second he sees an opening, the ball's soaring downfield. You've got to be on your A game at all times against him. The second you slip up, he's liable to burn you.
Throwing first play is Herbert. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First run now for Kyron Williams. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Herbert now. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Herbert. Flush to his right. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Jalen Petrie picking up the sack on a safety blitz.
One of the best in the NFL, in no small part because of his running ability. But on that play, didn't matter to the defense at all. Nice stop for them, a feather in their cap for getting the sack and brought down one of the toughest guys to catch in the NFL.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Herbert. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Forced out to his left. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first. Back to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. They give it to Williams, running right. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 25. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Here's Herbert. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. And that sack there, that likely brings out the field goal unit, so they might have to settle for 3 here on their opening drive.
They did some nice things, getting things started there, moving the ball downfield, but taking that sack on 3rd down, that lets the air out of the momentum balloon just a little bit.
The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
And at one point, the ascension of Jared Goff was really, really strong. Back-to-back Pro Bowls, took his team to the Super Bowl, and came really within 1/4 of winning it. But since that time, he's had bouts of inconsistency, and that's been the struggle for him as he tries to get back to the form he showed earlier in his career.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll run for it with Achane. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Back to throw, Goff. They set up the screen. Achane has it. Dances by him. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Goff now to throw. Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Goff now looking to throw. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Broncos have answered that early field goal to take a 1st quarter lead.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well, they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. That's complete to Pearsall. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory, right at the 40. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard. As they've got it as we resume action. Back to throw here, Herbert. And to the right side here, it's Allen. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Pass caught by Pearsall. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down. In motion right goes Allen. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now a give up the middle to Williams. Shoves him aside. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Again, it's Williams. And oh, he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And his kick here is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Here's Goff. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
New England trying to get to place on offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Out of the gun, Herbert. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now it's Herbert. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. From the 20, here's the 2nd and 8. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Malik Neighbors, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Patriots have regained the lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better? Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 6-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Set to take over, the Broncos offense trots back out. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now Goff. Got his man. It's Williams. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. Goff. Finding Williams once more, complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Out of the gun, Goff. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down now, but that clock rolling. Goff throwing again. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. To throw is Goff. Rolling to his right. This will be caught at about the 5. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jalen Waddle, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half.
We've been together a few years, and you know that I really ride the wave of old momentum, don't I?
Yes, you do.
There is a heck of a difference between being down 6 and possibly being up 1. And right now, they've got that opportunity.
No doubt. That is a big-time score and a big-time swing in momentum. McPherson now for the extra point. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Goff looking to throw. And he is into the end zone to give him a 2-point lead. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Pats going to get one final possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Now 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Herbert now. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Here's Herbert. He's going to wind up and air it out. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 41. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. Buying time to his left. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And at halftime, it's the Bears who are holding command of that one. Jordan Addison, a touchdown catch in that first half. From there, we'll head to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home at Acrisure Stadium. And they lead the visiting Atlanta Falcons at halftime. Breece Hall, a touchdown run in that first half. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And that one's gone to halftime with the visiting 49ers out in front. Bo Nix, a touchdown pass in that first half. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, but we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side can play mistake-free football the rest of the way. It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after their first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Goff. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards. Play action. It's Goff. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 23 yards, the final tally. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Offside, defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. On first down, back to Achane. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Goff now to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Now gone. That is caught by Williams for a Denver touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. McPherson on for the point after. And he pushed it right. It's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Let's go. Hey. What is it?
Here's Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Here's 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6. Grenade. Grenade. What is it?
Herbert. He's got Allen. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
Run. First and 10 at the 41-yard line. Go.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. We'll get this up to about the 44.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. The career catch number for him just continues to climb now at 1,070, and that is where Reggie Wayne finished.
And I was always told, if you went about your business like Reggie Wayne, you had a chance to be a heck of a player. So I've asked, how does this guy go about his business? Morning, noon, night, pregame, postgame, pre-practice, post-practice. That's why he's accumulated this type of number.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, they run with Edmonds. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is indeed good, and that'll get the lead down to 5. He's got 9 points on field goals now. He's made 3 of them. That gets him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these threes into 6s.
And for him, it's not his concern, right? He just goes out there when they call on him and goes ahead and puts points up on the board. But the offense has got to get together and figure out what's stalling their drives, so they have to keep calling on him.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back now in Foxborough. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Oh, felt like that move deserved more than he got there. A gain of 2. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now it's gone. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way home for a Bronco score. Jalen Waddle, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Back to throw here, Herbert. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good game. Looking to throw. Herbert. Screen play set up for Williams. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Here we go with Williams. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
That's good for our Patriots.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Now it's Herbert. Shakes up, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. This offense so far on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Back to throw. Herbert. He wants it all for the end zone. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Julian Love picks it. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly, but look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
The football going back over to the Denver Broncos. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. After the interception, here's Goff. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Achane gets it from the gun. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll go. Achane. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Throwing now. Goff. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Goff now looking to throw. Throw right side. Going to be caught here by Waddle. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back to the ground, Achane. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. This is 1st and 10. Herbert gonna throw. That's caught left side by Neighbors. And all the way down to the 9. Here we go, 1st and goal. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Herbert to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he's into the clear. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. This has just really been a solid second half from them, CD, as they add another touchdown to the lead and they start to pull away in what was once a close ball game.
Yeah, they actually put the Jets on in this one, didn't they? Put a little cherry on top with that touchdown. Now we just got to play out this final minute, and they'll get a chance to celebrate a very hard-earned victory.
They'll look to throw, and this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Another go-around now for the Patriot offense. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that one complete downfield to Allen. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. One last throw here for Herbert, letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off, and the Broncos come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Denver, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will